Oh, there we go. There we go, that solved it. Thanks for saying that right off the bat, because I have had live streams where I've been talking for 20 minutes without anyone saying anything. Thank you. Yeah, now, just finished importing the new Skyrealm. And we're just gonna start playing. Let's see how loud that is. That's pretty loud. We're gonna turn that down. We're also gonna turn that down in here. Alright, let's actually just my headset. This should be okay. A little bit less. And of course, we got the new hollow back as well with a couple skins. Let's go for the Skyrealm. See if it loads up properly. I didn't change it yet. I'm gonna start driving first. Of course, we got the new exhaust smokes. I think these actually are light smokes. I will have to change those to dark smokes because, of course, Metal Maniacs use the dark smokes. And here we go. I'm a believer. Yes! Perfectly in time. One unbuilt lighting object. Okay. Drawing dark is perfectly fine. Going into the uphill makes things a lot easier than compared to downhills. Oh, that's still really bright. Ooh. I think that's just enough for me to handle. Don't know as much about the wind. I can cruise here pretty comfortably at... Oh, never mind. I was going at 300. Everything kind of fine. Frames are quite nice. Gotta slow down for the corner though. Yeah, it really shouldn't be any brighter than this. Where is the next checkpoint? Oh wait, did I pass it and didn't notice? I think I passed it and didn't notice. Or is this... Oh, this is still the one checkpoint. Isn't it? Yeah, it is. Why are there so few checkpoints, Sector? I love the visual effects on this track though. As you get with the glass that's reflective under, like on top of a metallic surface. It's a really nice effect. Like, I think right here should be another checkpoint in the meanwhile. Oh, there it is. Bit long. Yeah, points. 4.0 has been good for the cars. I'm changing some settings around. They're a bit slower now, but that's a fair trade-off in my opinion. Well, I think what's going on is that the graffiti was non-tick based, like time based, and like almost everything is time based. But I think that some of the inertia related stuff was still physics frame rate based, and that results in, if it's a higher frame rate, that maintains the inertia way more. I think that was being a bit of an issue. And on top of that, they should actually be less demanding to run for lower end computers as well, so plus plus. And this is not even a finished car, like this car is unstable, actually, because it's not finished yet. Yeah, it really can't be any brighter than this. I even have to stay in this line to reduce the amount of brightness on my eyes by keeping the one sun less there. Okay. This thing just doesn't drift unless you actually like hold the spacebar. That's kind of the nice thing about this one. Like stable. Okay, I can oversteer a little bit, but when I hold spacebar, it's gonna be way more efficient. And bonk. Also, pretty sure this is not changed yet. Yeah, that's a big high voltage. That's a very big high voltage. Oh boy. They don't even have colliders on. Oh, actually, these. Okay, these have collision. Well, why don't they have collision? Oh wait, I know why. 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 Yeah, that is a thing. Hi, Tom Wheeler. Welcome to the stream. No, Bobby, it doesn't have interior. And I know why that is an issue. Mechanical arms. I'm just gonna have to open up the mechanical arm. And it's an accompanying physics asset. Yes, hello, wonky physics boxes. Let's get rid of you. And show all bones and single convex hull. That's fine. That should be better. Save that. Check its collision. No collision. No, I will customize that. Collision enabled, but we will ignore everything that is not upon physically visible. We can do that as well. And with that, we should have that fixed. Also, I had one new skin as well on RDO8. That's gonna be a nice one. It's blue skin. I quite like it, like even though the lights and everything else are still green, because that's something we cannot change currently with the system. Let's check out these. Has this fixed things? Bonk. It has. We can bonk this thing now. And because it's convex, it means that we can also cannot drive over this, like it will get stuck in it. Bonk. Yes, I'm blue. Da ba dee ba da 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 ba dee da ba da da ba dee da ba da. Oh, this thing is sensitive. E. That's better. Approach. That's better. Yep. Looking forward to junk. Yeah, it's gonna be Unreal Engine 5. Okay, let's see how this goes. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. And we're gonna land, and we're gonna start driving. E. Stability. What I'm going to do, actually, I'm just gonna let myself die here, actually, while I adjust my steering sensitivity. This is the nice thing. Like, even if you move forward, like if you get lifted up in the air, you get slowly pulled towards the front. Which means, like, oop, that's the wrong way around. Like, let me just do nothing. You're gonna get slowly pulled forwards, as you can see here. Slowly accelerating, accelerating. But your downforce on the car is gonna pull you back down. Like, you have to wait a little bit, but you can drive. Perfectly fine. Let's see the heat warp the track here. That's the stuff I do love about PA development, is that you can do all this random really cool shit. That makes very little sense, but it's still very, very cool. Like, you can see the track just going haywire, but in all honesty, that's just a visual effect, man. You can see the planet do it as well. That really sells the heat of the sun. Hit a little bit of engine HP there. Going through the solar flyer. Well, for the record, if you guys are saying stuff right now after the bug, you'll have to wait until I can read it, because I am driving, and I need focus for that. Even if it's almost entirely straight, I still have to do micro correction where I'm tapping the keys like almost frame perfect. Well, single frame that is, not frame perfect, because there's not really a necessary frame perfect input here. For lulz, I should turn off dynamic camera FOV for the lulz and see how much slower it feels. Because the speed of the car is actually partially a visual effect. See if we can actually finish the realm first though, because you can only do that during car selection. Ah. Cruising at 800 kilometers an hour. Yes. No. Shit. How far back am I? How far back am I? Oh no. Oh my god, I'm all the way over here. Fuck. I might have to add another checkpoint in between this part and the end. Unless I was really close to a checkpoint. Given it's straight, it's kinda annoying to have to drive that long. Now! God darn it. How close am I to the... Oh my god, the portal's right there. Yeah, there's gonna have to be another one there. Ugh. That is gonna require one more. So go back to the hollow black. Let's take black hollow black. Should be called hollow black. Actually, no. We first are gonna go into our hollow black blueprint, and we're going to check in here. No, they are dark. Huh. I do like this though. The suspension and everything. There's no interior, but it's still very nice. Very nice to like this. Yeah. Alright, going back out there. Taking a hollow black. Let's see. What else did we actually make new? Chrome is gonna be new. Alright. Honestly, I've been working on this updates for so long that I kind of forgot which stuff is new. Yeah, this is a pitch black hollow back. I just actually changed the hood material on the car. Let's do that real quick. This should be a car wheels material. Be more. Here you can see, guys can see it. That's the normal body, and this is our wheel material, which makes it more matte. No, I kind of like that carbon smoke though. Yeah, the smoke is nice. We've been adding some little visual touches up to the cars. For this update is really like making stuff clean, making stuff work. There we go. Now it's actually a full black carbon body. You can see the slightly higher reflection of the painting on top of the carbon. That's a mean car. Now with that, we are going to bring that into Chrome. Of course, we also have the animated wheel power. We got our tracks fixed compared to Tree 2. And also the blue undersides on them. Not too soon. Sun truck drivers are not our priority. Our first priority would be probably initial D tracks actually, and of course rolled rays. There we go. Just notice the stream is actually a whole bunch of delayed. That kind of sucks. Oh, it's kind of hard to judge where exactly these are going. For the record, they are moving in the opposite direction, so yeah, you do have to dodge them. Thank God I made that checkpoint. Because yes, checkpoints are going to be a thing for the next update. There's also going to be a big detail. Oh God, I'm going to have to pass it again. Bonk. Bonk. Nope. And these just never stop coming, for the record. Like, there's no way you can... Oh, I just drove right into that one. Hello, big ball. Don't take that out of context. Ah, come on. I'm also gonna check whether we can do the same thing for this for now as a stopping up measure for Metro. Ooh. Oh. Intruder. It's really hard to judge where exactly on the track these are. Like, am I gonna have enough space or not? Ooh. Still alive. Ooh. Bonk. I saw that one coming. And bonk. Ah. Oh. You guys would be surprised how little time I actually get to play the game in the times where I'm not like developing shit. Okay, I just made it past the checkpoint, so this is fine. I'm pretty sure we're near the end. Bonk. Ah, come on. I can see the end. Gonna set a new record. And technically, since the new version is not out yet, I would be the one with the record here. Ooh. No, 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 no. Made it. Some checkpoints off the side. Well, you have to touch the... And you can just reset as many times as you want, so... There's the thing. Grabs into chrome balls, yes. And time is not saved as checkpoints are on, yeah. Exactly. It doesn't matter how much you crash, because you can't do any time-related stuff. You can see at the bottom, there's no time playing. However, if I go... you know what, let's disable camera OFV and turn off sideways movement component to show you how differently these cars can act. So if you turn off checkpoints and go back into the game, you can see at the bottom, there's a timer. Slowly counting up. I can see, like, the FOV doesn't change depending on your speed in this case, so you feel a lot slower. And we're gonna go launch now because Realm's open. You can see how different this feels already. And now there's no sideways movement compensation, so the car slides it's way more drifty. Like, I can actually show you guys in, let's turn it on. And let's just head into the tutorial. This is without, this is with sideways movement compensation. You can see when I'm turning. Pretty tight corners. Still drifting somewhat, but not too much. Because we made this is going to be an option now, so it's always moving compensation turned off. I'm gonna be drifting at way lower angles. And it's way easier to maintain the drift, you can see here. That's a way wider turn while at the same drift angle. Because the car is basically, it's not that it's less grippy, it's actually just force manipulation that we're doing here. But if you want a car to be more drifty, you just simply turn it off. Very cool. Also been updating some materials of some of the cars. Mainly silencer cars. That stuff, we're just gonna not pay attention to that. And all the silencer cars are actually gonna be light color body now. So for example, iridium here. Oh, it actually reminds me, I have to set up an image real quick before we forget that. Main menu, garage selection. Because on anthracite side... Android icon, that's not what we're looking for. I have not yet imported anthracite's icon, have I? Alright, now we're gonna import that. There we go, that's the new icon. Set the new background in the main menu. Yeah, that's gonna be something else. We're gonna do that in another time. We don't have a... No, actually, you have the screenshot. Send me the screenshot again. Send it in, yeah, send it in desktop. A new background, I'll re-import it. Still called Cosmic Realm wallpaper. That's the funniest part. We're just gonna call it wallpaper. Change the file name. There we go. Oh yeah, it's still not using the one file, is it? Sorry, is it in here? No, it's in here. There it is, yes. We can delete that file because then we're gonna be asking for the new background. There we go. Now with that, we got ourselves a new main menu background. You forgot something. It's the wrong one. Yes. It's the wrong one. Send me again. This one has the camera is still on there. Oops. You done fucked up, mate. Wait, no. It doesn't have to be. Actually, that's the later thing I noticed. I noticed this first. This headlight. uh, oh, great. That's very good. Nice. For the record, those are the headlights. Spotlights, really. For the cars. There's a lot of stuff actually under the hood here, including a whole bunch of audio assets for our engine sounds. Because those are pretty fancy, and I'm gonna move that over here because our engine is right here. And it's gonna do vroom vroom. Have you sent a new one yet? Click to see attachment. Alright. Thank you. Save as PABG1. Replace it. Wallpaper. Key. Reimport that. That's better. So now what else you guys want to see? It's got 20 more minutes for the stream. Can actually check up on some cars. Wrong folder. Let's grab some cars. Just a bunch. Alright, there's the new slingshot. It's also ready to party. Let's take this one out for a spin, shall we? Oh yeah, no, let's grab one of the new Acceleracers as well. Because we got some new chargers. A Monument and Cybergrid. And it reminds me, we were going to modify the Cybergrid Accelerator code a little bit. So, if throttle, axis throttle is not, it's dot or dot, so charger dot and that's the wrong one. And throttle is yeah, if it's not 0, then we want to use this. Alright. With that, we can grab our Cybergrid Accelerator. We're going to go into Cybergrid. Alright, Cavern is, we also modified Cavern's charger. It's going to be way more clean. Ready to drive? I'm a believer. I'm a believer. Nope, we didn't make it. We were too soon. Yep. Yep. There we go. Ah, we were too fast. I love this though. Like honestly. It's hilarious. Let's grab a few more. Because now, if we activate it and you don't throttle, you can still steer. But as soon as you throttle, like, you can set up the thing and go left. Capital pumps, yeah, on certain cars we do have them. But it's up to the 3D modeler that makes the 3D model to decide, hey, do we want to make it or not? Okay, let's see. Bonk. Okay, yeah, I did bonk. I did do what I said I was gonna do. Ah, it ran out. Right when I needed it. Okay, activate and bonk. Bonk. Ah, I hit it. Ah, I hit it again. Accelerating activates the snapping. Yeah, I wonder, should I put it as accelerating or as not accelerating? Because I would assume that if you're driving, you kind of want it, and then you would go, and then you would snap. I guess that actually makes more sense. So if I say is 0, and then we activate it, and otherwise we just use regular steering. That actually makes more sense. Let's grab the new. New reverb. So when you activate it, that's all good until you let go of the gas. The fall rate is on the gas is not instantaneous though. Wee. We are speed. And of course, we got monument charger. So it is time to be flat as fuck. It's not the most stable out of all Accelerator chargers, but it's fun. And the wheels do still steer. That's like the most hilarious part about this. It still steers as normal. It's just you're not very advised to steer a lot in this. And reverb is kind of fucked, it feels like. That's a bit unstable. Guess we'll have Soma look at that later. There we go. We are now flat. Alright, it does work. Like, you're actually flat in this case. Whee. Flat is justice, indeed. Flat is justice. And we do have one more. We have the Cavern charger updated. So we actually have 14 unlockable Accelerator chargers. Because Monument, of course, is not yet unlockable. Not kind of Cavern. Oh, yeah, by the way, that's another thing we had, that surge function. So you're gonna be able to get playing your realms a bit faster by looking them up. Yep. Here we go. Get 10 minutes left. We're gonna go into the Cavern realm. And of course, the headlights are already doing a quite decent job, but with the Acceleracer, honestly, who needs headlights? Yeah. Actually, it's not rotating again with the body of the car. That's annoying me. It should be rotating with the car. I guess I'll have to look into that again, but right now it's just facing forward for the car goes. Got the checkpoint, now I can just shoot myself off the track. Alright. Of course, when it's time to end the charger, we'll be driving in this kind of environment. But your visibility is going to be a bunch better thanks to the improved headlights. Everyone's asking when this is going to be available for public. I'm going to say soon TM. We're kind of like finalizing stuff. Details that we want to make sure are right. Sending stuff back to the super testers, see whether they find any more issues, and then we're gonna be ready for release. Bonk. And there's a big loop. I failed the Z big loop. Who knew? Not a problem. We'll just go in again. Whee. I'm going fast, holy shit. We made it. And that's pretty much it. We got 4 minutes left, so I'm going to look into the car's code for the Excel charger. Okay, for Cavern charger, that light is Cavern charger's light. Let's attach it to Cam control. That should just do it actually. If I go in it like this, I'm gonna just instantly go in. I think it's still rotating with double the speed as... Yeah, it is rotating with double the speed. So we're gonna find references to it. That's not the one I'm looking for. That's the one I'm looking for. Set relative rotations. I can just get rid of those. And it should be fixed. This is a quick solution to that problem. Hello, KHBHR Gamer. And apparently, that's not a solution. Great. Good is relative rotation. So I guess we're just Control-Zing here. Undo, delete current selection, undo, delete current selection. Yes, we're just gonna attach it back onto root. Sometimes these things can be annoying. I think this is always set to that side. Get world. I'm just gonna use the world rotation of it instead. And we're gonna use that to set its world rotation. Sometimes even this game says nope to its developers. Pretty sure we can leave that on. Oh, wait a second. I might have an idea what is causing this. It's up low instead of being up high. That might be the cause of this. Got 1 minute left and then we're gonna call this a night. You guys get to see some actually dev work going on here and see how boring that is. To figure out why a certain accelerator charger is not doing what it's supposed to do. So turning to the right doesn't help it. Turning towards the bright, it makes it brighter. Okay. Nice. Good to know. So it's not gonna be this, it's not gonna be that. Maybe the headlights, nah. And I'm actually using a special camera script where there's a separate unit that's controlling the rotation of the camera, and I'm setting it to that object's rotation, just like how I'm setting. You can see here, I'm setting the camera mounts values, relative rotations, the exact same way. However, the light sometimes doesn't want to listen to that, it seems. Could actually very well be that it doesn't want to be updated on the latent frame. I only want to be updated on the initial frame. I mean, it is rotating. Let's see here. It is working, kinda. Oh wait, of course. I actually know why this is. Relative rotation. Brake rotator. And we have to plus this by like how much are the third person camera rotated? 15 or 25, make it 15. Split that up. That should be the issue, because basically you're always looking down. So it's mainly going to be illuminating the ground instead of whatever it should be illuminating, but in this case, that should be fixed. That's better. I say it's definitely working, like, goes to whatever you want it to look. Basically one big motor ducking headlight. And as that works, we're gonna say yeet. Go play bowling now, guys. Pretty sure so. Sideways move position off. There we go. That's proper bowling. Got the last one. With that, I'm gonna say done with a point light centered on the car. Yeah, no, that doesn't work, because then you're gonna make it COPPA 3.2 and get the Cavern charger there, and you'll understand, because that's what we used before using this system. So yeah, with that, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna call it a night. And yeah, see you guys all when the update actually drops. Cheers.